that is that is from me and also from you guys, mutual respect. One way that I do that is obviously shaking the hands of with me. Um, you guys, I would like to start a new trend where you guys, in between yourselves, can make a handshake for your teammates. So I don't know, some weird handshake that you guys can invent. You guys can do it on your own time. Okay. That's a new thing that I want to do. Besides doing my handshake is going to be very plain and simple. The other thing I ask is for it to be on time. Players, I do know you don't drive. I understand that completely, but I do want to make sure that you guys understand how it is in life and in jobs, and how you cannot just be late. Like I said, I understand that the parents are the ones driving, but I just want them to understand it's not really punishing you because of it. I just want them to kind of already integrate that in their minds, that it can't just be let go. I can't just arrive late because it's my job. If I start arriving late like crazy, I'm sure I would be losing it. So I want to make sure you guys understand that now, so you guys can understand that in the future. It also shows respect to be on time, so I hope you guys understand that too. Nutrition-wise, as you guys saw, I don't like soda. No soda. I was gonna do like a little contract thing, but I didn't. I've been really busy, so. But yeah, so no soda, guys. Sam, no soda. No more sodas because that is very dehydrating. The reason is not for punishment or something. It's very dehydrating, and you will not do well in these sessions. If you guys have been feeling a little tired, that could be why. That could be the reason why nutritionally. So make sure you guys start changing that a little bit to be a more healthy diet. If you guys have any questions with diet, you can come up to me before and after practice, or even during practice sometimes, whatever, and ask me. I'm not a specialist in nutrition, but I did study a lot in nutrition. Not in college. I love to read, so I knew that would help me as a professional. So I'm glad I can help you. I also help myself. So if you guys have any questions, or parents, if you have any questions with that with that as well, please let me know. Also, I know it's a strange one, but no Powerade. No Powerade either, unless you have a problem like diabetes or something like that, then obviously you can. But Powerade, I do not like Powerade, or even Gatorade, I do not like Gatorade either. But Powerade also has high fructose corn syrup, and that is no good for you, for your health in general. It actually makes you fat, basically, to put a long story short. Hopefully no fried foods and no candy as well, or at least if you are going to do it, just do very, very little, like once a week kind of thing. You'll be surprised by if you're changing your diet, you're going to show a lot more in the field. Okay. As you guys already know, the last one policy. If you're last one, I do that for multiple reasons. I do that one also to have fun, for a little entertainment for us. Yeah. But also, the last one is basically whoever gets their ball last to me. That's why you see us doing the clap, and then someone has to dance. Caesar already did the dance today, right? Caesar did that one. So, no, that's okay. I'll do it later. But yeah, so that's the general policy. I also do it more to be effective in training. I don't like how it takes forever for people to get their balls, and then it's wasting your time, it's wasting their time, and I don't want any wasting time. I have an hour and a half with these boys, and with these boys specifically, I only have 2 hour and a halves, which is honestly nothing. It is, compared to other where I've been, where in South America, it's usually 4 or 5 times of training a week. So, it's very different, and that's all about an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes. That's obviously about 5-6 hours, whatever it is. And then on top of that, we train afterwards as well, like go and play with our friends or whatever. So doing just 3 hours a week is extremely little. So I need to make sure that every second counts. That's how I work, and I like to do it very effectively. So that's also a reason why I say the last one rule. And I do little things here and there to also make it fast. My coaching style of play, I have attacking principles and defensive principles. My attacking principles, obviously creating space. That is very important to me. I like to do a counterattack. I also like to play possession from the back. those are three main things that I like doing attacking wise. You guys will see that maybe not right now because I'm more getting you ready a little bit more physically right now, but when the season starts, you'll start to see a little bit more how we're working in that and how we progress from a stage, just finally complete that stage, and then we go to a next stage in each and every attacking principle and also defending principle. Defending principles are also, I like to do high pressure, so you will see all my teams, not just this team, all my teams do very high pressing during the game and mostly throughout the game, as some of you guys already saw in the tactical session, that I like the style of play of Chile. They also play high pressing, and that involves a lot of physical. So that's why I really do a lot of physical now, so you don't have to do so much physical later. Okay. Also, I do to stay compact. That's another defensive principle that I do. You guys saw that as well in the video, that you guys have to stay compact. There is exact measurements, but I don't need to go through that. What I want is for you guys to work as a team and staying compact. The third thing is also transition. That is probably the most important as well. As you guys see on the 1v1s, the 2v2s, all that stuff, I really enjoy the transition. That is the modern game now. Transition is incredibly important, and you guys need to make sure that you do that, because the ones that don't usually sit on the bench, just so you know. Okay, so make sure the transition needs to be incredibly quick from offense to defense. The season goals, I already have the juggling. We'll also have other goals during sessions as well. I don't have to go through that right now, but for now, the preseason goals is the juggling. This is not only a technical thing. Honestly, it's very easy to do just juggling. What it is also is a mental thing, because obviously you are very pressured, as you guys just saw, right? It gets a little bit with pressure especially when I'm looking at you and you're only having 3 tries to do it. So I understand the pressure. I hope to reach to finals with this team in a tournament or whatever it is, and you need to be able to play with pressure, especially in finals. So that is also a reason why I do this juggling test. And the most important one about the juggling test is listening, because I can tell you to juggle, but if you guys don't do it at home, I recognize it when I see you doing the juggling test, because I realize you did not listen. And that is definitely you're going to struggle in the game if you guys do not listen. Because you can be a great player, but if you don't listen to what I want, you're still going to sit on the bench. So you guys need to be able to listen and make sure, say, okay, coach said this, I need to get this test right. That make sense? You guys already know about the playing time. If not, you can read it again. My philosophy, there's 4 things that I really like from my players to have. One of them is a very winning mentality. That does not mean you have to win every game. That's not what I mean by it. A winning mentality is truly giving your all in every single tackle and every single pass. That is having a winning mentality. Every time you do something, even if it's a little thing correct, that is a win. So it's not just the overall game of winning. No, obviously, yes, we all want to win. But what matters to me more is for you to have a winning mentality, because that will definitely help you in life. The other one is never giving up. I do not like people that give up. So make sure that even in any running exercise or anything like that, you guys just don't give up. That's it. Even if you have to go slow, it's no big deal. At least you didn't give up, right? At least you didn't stop completely. So you guys, it's really important to me that you guys do not give up. Okay? If you don't give up on me, I won't give up on you. Simple. Okay? Working as a team, that is incredibly important. We've already done some sessions to be working on a team, like the escape room, for example, and little things here and there that we've worked on. As you guys know, as Sam likes to say, communication is key. So that is team effort. You guys have to work as a team, you know? And the best way is to communicate with yourselves and problem solve, yeah? Another thing also, the last thing is pursuing the goal. So any goal that I set up for you, you guys have to accomplish it. You guys have to do everything you can to accomplish it, yeah? And like I said, it's that winning mentality. You have to always get into it. Always pursue your goal, yeah? And that's basically it. Does anyone have any questions so far? No? No players? No coaches? I mean, no parents, I mean? No parents? That's good?
I have a question.
Yes.
I know you're coaching multiple teams,
Yes.
and in the past